What's going on, y'all, and welcome back. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're staying warm. Hope you're staying safe. Today, we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch 2. The trailer just came out. It came out just past 8 a.m. Eastern Time on January 16th. It was about 2 minutes long and showcased the Switch. And to be honest, there wasn't a whole lot of new stuff in here, but we're going to go ahead and talk about it anyway. So over here on Nintendo's website, nintendo.com/successor, we can see Nintendo Switch 2 is the official name of this new console. We can see a quick look at it. Let's go ahead and just jump into the trailer and talk about it as we go here. So I love how they start out with the original Switch here, and it slowly morphs into what will be the Switch 2. As you can see, the body and the screen are definitely going to be quite a bit bigger. Not huge, but just bigger. We have our USB-C port on the bottom. Here's the top of the Switch. Still got these airflow vents here. Now we also have a USB-C port on the top. Pretty cool. Most people, and including myself, speculate that this will probably be used to, of course, charge the system from the top, but also maybe you can attach a second screen somehow to the Switch handheld as well, which would be pretty cool, or maybe even attach multiple systems together for certain scenarios or games. I also think it could be used for DS game support. Maybe Nintendo Switch Online will add in a DS app. I think that would be really cool. And then here we have the kickstand. As you can see, looks nice. Goes all the way flat, and it's pretty cool that this Switch does a little jump here. All right, now we're on to the Joy-Cons. So as you can see, they're going to be black. They're going to be quite a bit larger. We're going to have a little bit bigger buttons, and the colors. I think the colors look really good. As you can see, this color is sort of more orangey compared to the original Switch, where it's kind of more on the red side. This is more of a, almost like a salmon kind of color. And then the other Joy-Con, we have the blue. This looks very similar to the blue we already have. So yeah, they're looking really nice. Hopefully they put Hall effect sensors in there so we don't have to worry about drift anymore. Now this is a pretty cool thing. If you don't look closely here, you'll miss it. But when they drop these down, they're actually now sitting inside of or it looks like they attach to some sort of little attachment here that will help them. If you look real closely here, they drop right into this, and then they can slide across the surface very easily. And you can probably use them sort of like an optical mouse like I'm using right now. And the reason you would do that is to play certain games like farming simulator games, is my guess. Other than that, I don't think it's all that big of a deal and won't be used all that much. And then here we have the console itself, has the color inside, which I think is pretty sweet as well. And you can see they kind of just click in. They don't really say exactly how it works. You can see a little copper connector in there, but that's pretty much it. They just kind of snap right on. And as you can see, it's called Nintendo Switch 2. Didn't go too crazy with the name. Super Switch would have been cool, but I think Nintendo Switch 2 works just fine. And now we're showing off some Mario Kart 8. We can't seem to get away from Mario Kart 8. But here we have a look at the dock. And a lot of people were speculating that the dock was going to be a little bit lower, the front face, so that you could see more of the screen. But now that I'm looking at it, it's really not much different at all from the current Switch whatsoever. I mean, it's basically the same. And maybe they'll still have some sort of display here so you can maybe see the battery life or notifications, so that would be cool. And then as you can see, we have the Switch grip that comes with the current console. This is the same thing basically, just a tiny bit larger with the dog ears on each side, and they click right in just like it does. I personally don't hate this thing. I never used it. I immediately got the Pro Controller when the original Switch came out and never looked at that thing again. I don't even know where it's at. And 2025, let's go, okay? And now we have Nintendo Switch 2 will play Nintendo Switch games. Of course, thank God. They already kind of confirmed this earlier in the year. They say not all the games will be compatible, which, that makes sense. Maybe something like Nintendo Labo or some other kind of more gimmicky games won't work. But for the most part, they should all work, which is very nice. So all of our current Switch games will work on the Switch too. And then here we have April 2nd, 2025. We're going to get our Nintendo Direct. That's probably going to showcase everything to do with the Switch, hopefully some games, and that'll be pretty cool. But that's still quite some ways from now. That's still about 2-3 months. Yeah, that's about a full 2.5 months from now. Hopefully they kind of spoon feed us with a little bit more information, like on games that are going to get remasters or just brand new games that are going to come out over that time period, maybe every couple of weeks. And one more thing that I kind of missed there at the end, but we're going to scroll down. We're still on the website here. If we scroll on down, We can see it kind of shows it off a little more. They don't really talk about much of like the system features or like the power or anything, which I think is the most important part. I'm going to get to that in just a second, what I'm going to speculate on. But other than that, we have the Direct again. Keep going. Now, this is pretty cool in that you can actually go experience the Switch, kind of like a hands-on demo for select people who get basically chosen. As long as you have a Nintendo account, you can register for this event. And there's 3 different places across the United States. The New York on the East Coast, Los Angeles on the West Coast, and down in the center in Texas, we have Dallas. So throughout the month of April, these events will be happening live, which would be really cool if you get chosen. I'll go ahead and click into this real quick. And as you can see, here's how you register. Between the 17th and the 26th, you can register, and you'll be randomly chosen from there. All you need is a free Nintendo account, so that's good. So yeah, other than that, we don't really know much else. So if you've been following leaks, this is really no new information. We pretty much knew exactly what it was going to look like, which it just looks like the Switch we have now, just a little bit bigger. The colors are a little different, but for the most part, that's about it. I mean, it looks really nice, though. I will say with the accents of color and the kind of matte black finish that we have going on, it looks really great. As for the power, I mean, I wouldn't expect a whole lot from it. I mean, certainly, yes, it's going to be more powerful, but I don't think it's going to be a ton more powerful. I just hope that across the board, all the original Switch games that maybe run at 30 frames per second will get boosted up to 60 frames per second. Hopefully, we don't have to pay to have that enhancement. And also, I just hope across the board, like, it don't even need 4K. As long as we can get 1080p consistently with 60 frames per second across the board for all new games and some of the existing games, I would be happy. 4K would be nice. If we get 4K 60 on like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, that would be amazing, but I will be very surprised if that is the case. So let me know your thoughts on this. We still have a couple months for it to come out. I'm guessing the system will actually come out in maybe June or July. Over the summer, I would think. I doubt that they would wait till holiday, but they just said 2025 right now, so we don't really know. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're excited. Let me know what you're hoping for. Let me know some features you're looking forward to, and let me know some games that you're hoping to get. You know, for me personally, I will say I hope for a nice new Mario 3D game similar to Odyssey, but even bigger, grander, really good graphically. Just really looking forward to that, as well as just Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I would love to see those play at 4K, 60 frames per second. I would be very happy with that. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time.